Hello everybody. I'm going to show you how to do one of the first programming steps you want to do after you've got it wired up. You want to set up the power. Long press where it shows power right here. And it's going to pull up all 4 channels. And we have to tell it what's the max wattage draw for each channel. So we get that information from our user manual. Here's the Tarantula Borg user manual. So I'm going to set this up like I was setting up a Borg for 120 volt because that's what I'm running. And so we look at the wattage. We have the first channel 612, second channel 612, third channel 204, fourth channel 102. So after that long press, it pulls up my 4 channels. See, I got the first 3 already set in there, 615, 615, 204. The last one was 102. You can drag and pull these with your finger, or you can just use plus and minus. I like the plus and minus. You can do whatever you want. But I'm going to get this in there. 102. It can be, I wouldn't go over, but you could be under. If you wanted to just round it off to 100 instead of 102, you can do that. I just like to be exactly what it says. Look at that, 1 over. Can't do that, 1 under. There we go. So that's perfect. So that you could go back and that won't save your settings. Or you could hit the button over here to accept your settings and go back to the main menu. But you're going to want to make sure that you have those power settings correct before you even start with anything, because each light's going to have slightly different numbers. Some will only have 2 channels. So those last 2 channels, if you have a 2-channel light, the last 2 channels you put to 0. And then you can just run off those 2 channels. Or you could, if you had multiple lights in different, that were both 2 channels, so you had a 2-channel light in your flower, you could set the first 2 channels up for your flower. And you can set the bottom 2 channels up for your veg if you wanted to. There's lots of options, but if you're not going to use the channels, I set them at 0. All right, I hope that helps, guys.